unique trades I'm about to put y'all on how I read the markets, just based off how I go about it and what I look for. So I'm gonna just go to a random spot on the page, blind research chart view. So we on the 15-minute chart. I usually trade on the higher time frames. So we can see on the higher time frame, the market's just going up. You know what I'm saying? It's just bullish. Like, what to look for is just see green everywhere, bro. It's just changed. So if it's something like this, I probably wouldn't even trade it for real, you know, or I'll go to the lower time frame. So if we jump back to the lower time frame on the 15, we can see the market moves in a trending. The market structure, how the market moves like this. This is what it does. Makes higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. That's an uptrend. You know what I'm saying? That's an uptrend. That's exactly how the market moves. That's the nature of the way the market moves. That's the nature of what it does. And that's an uptrend. So the market can do three things. It can go up. This is what a downtrend would look like. I'm gonna keep moving it out the camera, my bad. That's a downtrend, right? And then you got, it's a consolidates. That bitch just makes a high low, higher high, and then makes a new low. So we don't want to trade these markets. We want to trade an uptrending market, or we want to trade a downtrending market. So we're going to take these off. We're going to delete it. How to identify the uptrend just off of looking at the chart. So what I always look for, I look for the higher lows. You can throw on the pivots and put on the pivot screens, and you can show it, you can see that, but I just like looking at the dents. Like, you see the dent here, the candlestick made this little dent. It's like a little narrow nub, like a little arrow. Then it came back down. Then it made another arrow right here. So we're gonna call this the higher low. Why is this the higher low? Because this is the lowest point before the market made a new high, which is right here. So this is the next highest point in the market. I always go by the candlesticks, but I put my zones on the wicks. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. So this is the highest point before the market made a high. This is the lowest point. Well, really this is the lowest point, but like I said, I do the candlesticks. So this is the lowest point before the market closed at here. So now how I zone this is I just move a price. So I see prices moving up, and this gets zoomed off because this right here is the highest point before the market moves. This is the move. This is how we catch the move. This is the math that we use. It's not really math, but you know what I'm saying? It's just a strategy. It's all right. So we got a green candle right here, right? Broke this high, which means to me, like, oh word, we about to get some money. This about to print. This to me means it's gonna print. So this is what I'll do. I'll take a buy on this. The reason why I'm buying it is because the market structure is so easy. It's simple. Usually the structure, I mean, NASDAQ trade and NASDAQ, you can get easy trades like this. You can get the trend in markets. But most of the time, it's I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. It could be this simple if this is what you look for, actually, yeah. So this is what I'll do. I'll buy on this trade right here. This, to me, is the lowest point that the market went. So this would be my stop loss right here. So say this trade is $66. We want to go break even. Say we want to make a one-on-one. We're going to see how this trade works out. So that's right here. I'm gonna keep playing. And you can see we get $40. You know what I'm saying? $40 in the trade right now. This to me is good profit. So we're gonna take this $40. What I wanna say too in the video is we are just taking what the market gives us. The market didn't hit our stop loss, so we're not gonna just say, oh, take the money off. And you gotta let the trade run and see if you'll profit, and you know, watch over it. And it wasn't a one-to-one trade. It was, barely hit one-to-one, but we still took our money, you know what I'm saying, and we continued on to the next trade. I just that back test, and that's the results right there. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. That's results. That's how simple trading could be. And you keep doing the same thing. You keep repeating the same process, rinse and repeat. So now the market made a new high. This is the newest high it went, right? Now this is the lowest point the market went. It was at this zone here. It didn't break through this zone. So this whole zone was support, and it turned into the retest zone. So if you would have been trading this, it would have been sketchy, but I don't really trade retest much, but you could get in on this retest right here. And you could have caught in on a buy right here. But here's another buy opportunity though for you. The market just made a new high. You could buy this candle right now, and you could put this zone back right under here. But what I'm gonna wait, because we got this red candle, so we gonna wait. So you can see the market came back down, and it you know what I'm saying, got stopped out. It retested this zone. It still doesn't mean that this market is ready to sell yet. It don't mean it's gonna sell yet. Now this right here is the first TP of the market. So this is the first identification that the market might start selling. This is just gonna throw off everything. This structure shift right here just threw off everything. So now we got this new low. Remember I was telling you guys about new lows and new highs? The market usually makes a new low when it makes a new high, but in a situation like this, you don't want to be trading this. This to me is what I was talking about, consolidating markets. That's what that is. That's consolidated markets. You don't want to be trading consolidated markets. That's not good. So you want to keep watching the market print. Yeah, you say, oh, we're moving, missing out on money. We didn't know the market was going to do this. We want structure. That's what we want. We want to see order within the place, because this whole thing is chaos. So basically trading is trying to find order within chaos, because anything could happen at any time. You could destroy yourself in the trading market because you don't have the correct order within the chaos, if you see what I mean. That's what structure is. That's what having a technique in trading is. That's what having rules is, and you know, not having FOMO is. You have to have structure. So we're gonna follow our system. Our system didn't give us anything yet to say that what's going on in the markets, besides we had this low here, we had this high here, and then we had this breakout right here. So I'm still gonna be waiting. We want to see market structure beginning to shift in some kind of direction, whether that's up or down. Because right now, you see what I mean? The market's just playing. Like, how can we trade any of this? This don't even make any sense. Why is the market moving like this? You know what I mean? This is not a good trade setup at all. It's not trading anything yet. So as of right now, on the 15-minute, like I said, we're gonna keep rinsing and repeating the system and following what the market is doing. So you can see that now it made a new high. We're gonna tag that. this high is the high, lowest to highest point, and then it made a new low. Then it made a high, and it broke this high. So now we have pre-market highs above this zone to potentially go back up to these levels. So we only have about one indication right now that the market is gonna go up. Okay, now we got about 2 indications. This is another new high in the market that we see. And this is when I'll probably be getting ready to get a buy if we can get a candle close. And see, and now we got a new low in the market. Like I said, I mean, after a new high, the market usually makes a new low. So I'm gonna excuse that one, but if we get another low, then I'm probably not. All right, yeah, so that shit's a dub. This whole investigation I had for this is a dub now. I'm not trading this because what is the market doing now? You see what I mean? Trying to find order within the chaos. What is it doing? Like, why did it just print up a new high and then print a new low and then close below this zone right here? Why did it do that? Okay, so we can keep going. See, so the market did something like this. I'm not trading this. Like, if you want to take buys in on this, you could, because buys are valid. But at the same time, you don't want to be trading something like this. You want to see structure. You want to see order, not this chaotic. My bad, my stomach's tweaking. Not this chaotic, data. It's like, what could you do with this really? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this shit's gonna do next. It made 2 new highs. It made 2 new lows. So is it gonna just come back up here and take this money? But we ain't gonna see. I'm not trading this though. See, now look at that. See what I mean? If you were in this trade right now, let's put on sessions too. This is probably London session. If you were in session right now, you would have just lost this trade. You would have probably won, but it's weird. I'm not trading 2 new lows and 2 new highs. So I'm gonna wait for more structure to form. So now we broke this high. This candlestick broke this high, which is a good indication on what the price might do next. Mostly, there's probably going to be a lot of buyers in this, so I'm going to think that there's going to buy. It's probably going to buy, but let's just see. Yep, and that shit just went stupid. And these are things you're going to miss out on. Like, if you wanted to risk and get in on this trade, you could have got in on it. There's nothing wrong with if you wanted to get up on a buy on this trade. But in my system and my strategy is saying that I didn't see a clear structure, market structure that I could trade for this. So I'm just gonna keep waiting it out, and maybe on the higher time frames, let's see some. So I'm seeing a new high, and we're closing above these new all-time highs in the market. So to me, that's a good buy for me. Where I'm gonna put my buy, I'm gonna buy this market. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna put my stop loss below this candlestick. So $65 per trade, and we're just gonna run it. And look, we just made $56 extra cash. So we were at 56. We just made another $96. This is just off of back testing. Just off of understanding the zones, the zone structure, and how to read the markets, and when to trade in chaotic times and when to read through the chaos. So, I mean, this was my first back testing video, so I'll go break down more stuff with you guys. But if you tune in, you like this trade breakdown, you know, show some love and tune in. And if not, it is what it is. I will have more videos for you guys coming out, so if you guys want to tune in, just let me know and stay up.